There are moments in life when you sense a presence beyond the physical, a quiet yet powerful energy, an invitation to go deeper than the everyday routines and mundane experiences. If you've ever felt called to understand life more profoundly, to look beneath the surface of things, then you may already be walking the path of a spiritual alchemist. Spiritual alchemy is an inner journey of transformation. It is a process of taking life's raw, unpolished moments and refining them into wisdom, resilience, and a deeper understanding of your own soul. Unlike the mythical concept of turning lead into gold, spiritual alchemy focuses on the metamorphosis of the self. It's about transmuting the lead of life, its hardships, doubts, fears, and uncertainties, into gold, or personal growth, understanding, and enlightenment. The role of adversity as a crucible. In spiritual alchemy, every difficulty is seen as a crucible, a container that holds both the heat and the pressure needed to purify and shape you. The true alchemist doesn't crumble under adversity, but instead leans into it, understanding that these moments are essential for inner transformation. Just as fire strengthens metal, challenges strengthen your spirit, and the intensity of life's trials reveals your resilience, reshaping and refining your character. At first, the difficulties may seem overwhelming, but as you continue on this path, you begin to perceive the hidden purpose in each experience. You come to understand that adversity is not an enemy to avoid, but an ally that helps you grow. This perspective shift changes everything. You learn to welcome challenges as sacred opportunities, essential ingredients in your personal and spiritual evolution. Embracing duality and seeing beyond the surface. Another central tenet of spiritual alchemy is the understanding that life operates in dualities: light and dark, joy and sorrow, expansion and contraction. These forces are not opposing but complementary, working in tandem to guide your growth. This is the essence of the alchemical principle of duality. Everything is a balance, a dance of energies, and to see life in its fullness, you must embrace both aspects equally. As you cultivate this awareness, you stop judging experiences as purely good or bad. Instead, you recognize that every emotion, every circumstance, and every relationship holds something valuable. You begin to see that in the vast interplay of light and dark, there is always a hidden unity, an underlying harmony that guides you toward a deeper awareness of your own soul. The shift from reaction to response. One of the most transformative aspects of spiritual alchemy is the shift from reaction to response. Instead of being swept away by life's events, you cultivate the ability to pause, observe, and choose your response consciously. In moments of tension or chaos, you practice an inner stillness, allowing you to see the situation from a place of clarity rather than emotion. This shift doesn't make you indifferent or detached from life. It makes you grounded. You understand that life isn't just about what happens to you, but about how you choose to engage with it. By practicing presence and patience, you move through life with greater ease, knowing that every interaction, every choice shapes the reality you experience. This awareness is a powerful tool, a key to living with purpose and mindfulness in every moment. Finding the gold within the pain. Perhaps the most profound aspect of spiritual alchemy is learning to find wisdom within pain. Just as physical alchemy refines metals, spiritual alchemy refines the self, using pain and hardship as the catalysts for growth. When you encounter suffering, rather than numbing yourself to it or avoiding it, you engage with it. You approach pain with the curiosity of an alchemist, knowing that within it lies the potential for a deeper understanding. This is the path of the spiritual warrior, the willingness to look at suffering and search for the lesson within it. Pain becomes a teacher, a guide, revealing hidden truths about yourself, your strengths, and your deepest fears. As you mine these painful experiences for wisdom, you turn the lead of suffering into the gold of insight. You become someone who is not simply surviving, but actively transforming, discovering resilience and wisdom in places where others might only see despair. Living with a profound sense of interconnectedness. As a spiritual alchemist, you begin to see the world not as a series of separate events or isolated people, but as a vast, interconnected web of energy. You understand that everything is connected, and that every thought, action, and interaction holds the power to ripple outward, influencing the whole. This realization shifts the way you view yourself and others, deepening your empathy and compassion. No longer do you see others as distant or separate from yourself. Instead, you recognize that each person is a mirror, reflecting aspects of yourself. With this awareness, your relationships take on new meaning. You approach each encounter with a sense of respect, knowing that every interaction has the potential to create profound change, not only for yourself, but for the collective. This is a shift from me to we, a powerful perspective that guides your actions toward kindness and compassion, embracing patience and divine timing. In a world that values speed and instant gratification, patience is a rare and precious quality. But as you walk the path of the spiritual alchemist, you come to understand that true transformation takes time. You develop an appreciation for the unfolding process of life, trusting that everything happens in divine timing. You stop trying to force outcomes, realizing that every desire and intention has its own rhythm. This patience doesn't make you passive. Instead, it teaches you to flow with the natural currents of life. You know that what is meant for you will come, and that trying to rush the process only creates resistance and frustration. By aligning yourself with the rhythms of the universe, you learn to be open and receptive, trusting that everything you need is already on its way to you. This trust in divine timing becomes a foundation of inner peace, a guiding light in a world that often seeks the quick and easy path. Authenticity as a path to freedom. One of the most liberating aspects of spiritual alchemy is the courage to be your true self. As you walk this path, you begin to shed layers of conditioning, removing the masks you once wore to gain acceptance or approval. You come to see that true power lies in authenticity, in living from a place of truth rather than pretense. This journey of self-discovery is not always easy, but it is essential. As you reveal your true face to the world, you step into a state of alignment with your soul. You no longer seek to hide your imperfections or deny your shadows. Instead, you embrace them, knowing that they are integral parts of your wholeness. By being vulnerable and true, you liberate yourself from the constraints of societal expectations, stepping fully into your personal power. Transformation as an endless cycle. The path of spiritual alchemy is not a straight line, but a cycle, a series of refinements that deepen over time. Just as ancient alchemists worked through various stages of their craft, you too find yourself revisiting certain themes and lessons in life. Each time, however, you return with a deeper understanding, a more refined perspective. There is no final destination on this journey. There is only a continuous process of growth and expansion. You come to realize that life's richness lies in this endless evolution, in the continual refinement of your character and consciousness. Rather than seeking a static state of happiness or perfection, you embrace the cycles of life, knowing that each new experience, each challenge, brings you closer to the essence of who you truly are, becoming a catalyst for transformation in the world. The journey of spiritual alchemy is deeply personal, yet it holds the power to impact the world. As you transform yourself, you naturally inspire others to begin their own journeys. You become a living example of what is possible, a beacon of hope and resilience. By embodying the principles of alchemy, you show others that they too can turn their challenges into opportunities for growth. Every act of kindness, every moment of compassion, every time you choose love over fear, you create a ripple of positive change. This is the essence of spiritual alchemy. The recognition that we are all interconnected, that our actions have meaning, and that by transforming ourselves, we help to transform the world. Final reflections. Walking the path of the spiritual alchemist is not for everyone, and not everyone will understand the choices you make. But deep down, you know that this is a sacred journey, a quest to become more than just a participant in life's drama. You are the alchemist, the creator, the one who has the power to transform everything you touch into something beautiful and meaningful. In the end, this is the greatest gift you can give, to yourself, to others, and to the world. A life lived with purpose, with depth, and with a profound understanding of the divine in all things. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. If something resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. May your journey be filled with light, growth, and infinite transformation.